Your dad was in the crowd at the Burnley game at the end of last season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he refused to sit in the Leicester end. We had like a table, and they had like a 3-course meal. All my family, a few friends. We won the game, which was good. So my dad was kind of supporting Leicester, but he just refused to sit in the Burnley end. He's never done it, so I don't think he'll ever do it.
How far into your family does it go, the tie to Burnley?
Basically, as small as I can remember, as young as I can remember, that my first game was going to a Burnley game. I then got a season ticket. All my friends were Burnley fans. My dad just kind of nailed it into us that we were Burnley fans. All his friends were, and that's where it really come from. My dad, so we just followed Burnley, went away, went home, and then as I got a little bit older and I started to play Saturdays, I couldn't go to the games anymore. But I've always looked out for their results, so it was quite a coincidence that we both went up last season, so it was good.
Best case scenario, I suppose, for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the season, we were probably expected to at least be in the playoffs or go up. They was expected to go down, so it was never really a thought on my mind that come the end of the season we'd finish first and they'd finish second. So it was kind of a bit strange, but a really good moment for me and all my family.
Do you remember your first game that you went to see at Burnley?
I don't remember the first game. I remember having my first season ticket where it was, a leather book, loads of blue tickets, sat in the stand with the wooden seats, and you kind of got the pie and peas and a bovril. Burnley do a good pie, to be fair. And that was all I remember really. We used to park, about a mile away, walk to the ground, and it was a good atmosphere. I remember I went to the playoff game when they beat Reading and went up, and then I went to the first game when they beat Man United. I was jumping up and down and got caught by my under-18s manager jumping up and down. So I got asked what I was doing at the game. I just said, look, at the end of the day, I'm a Burnley fan, and for that one game, it was kind of a dream come true for all Burnley fans. So it was good.
How have your family sort of managed you, because you played at Preston, big rivals of Burnley. Yeah. You've been at Leicester, and they obviously competed really fiercely with Burnley last season. How do your family manage the conflict of interest?
He just says just try and have a good game, not too good of a game. He gets a few phone calls off his friends before the game, so you're Matty not to have a good game, or where they're staying, just little jokes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's one of them things you're always going to play against. Unless you play for the team that you support and you're really lucky to do that, then you're always going to come up against a team that you've kind of supported or your family support. It's just part and parcel of being involved in football. When I was at Preston, it was kind of a Lancashire derby, so that was very, very strange, because as a kid and as my dad, he was always, having a go at the Preston fans, or this time out, your son's playing for Preston. Again, he sat in the Burnley end. We were 3-0 up and got beat 4-3, so that was a bit of a mad game.
Your third season here now.
Yep.
When you left United, did you envisage that you'd get back to the Premier League by the time you were 23? Because you're still young. To have got back that quickly and now have the opportunity to make your mark, did you anticipate that?
When I first signed for Leicester, they spoke to me and told me about the ambitions of the club, ambitions of the owners, where they wanted to go. I'd seen what money they had spent in the past, and I knew that they wanted to try and change that by bringing in, players like myself and other lads that were young and hungry and wanted to play for the club. So I knew there was an ambition there. I didn't think it was going to be as quickly as we did, because it always takes time to build a team. There were quite a few players coming in, quite a few players going out. But once we got to the playoff semi-final and we were winning, and then we had the penalty, I thought, straight away you're thinking we could be on our way here. And then within a minute, you sat in the dressing room thinking, we've got to do it all again. And we come back.
Feels like such a long way back, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It's hard because you're that close. Everybody knows what the Championship's like. It's gruelling. It's Saturday, Tuesday. It's hard. You can't turn up and think that you can win any game. We then come back in, and then to have the season that we did last season, the records that we broke at this club, was just amazing. And to be involved in that, and then to get promoted and win the championship, because that's a big thing as well. Having the gold medal around your neck is a big thing. That's my first piece of kind of silverware. But I didn't think I was going to be back in so soon. And now it's just about putting my stamp on the Premier League.
You mentioned it there, and it seems that you buried it last season with how well the team did and you stormed to promotion. But does that day at Watford, does that ever still come up? Do people even talk about that now, or is it just buried in the mind?
Yeah, it's kind of buried in the mind because of what we did last season. I think if we'd had another hiccup last season, I think we would have talked about it again. But as soon as we come back in, everybody was forgot. It was just forgotten. We still see it every now and again on TV, but I think it kind of made us the team that we were last season as well. That happening to us made us so hungry, and the desire to get back to the Premier League for the club, for us, for the management, for everybody. It was good. We just buried it straight away.
So you leave United, you come here within your third season, you're in the Premier League, and you've got Richie, you've got Danny, you've got the other United boys around you. So you've still done the journey together, just almost picked up out of Manchester and dropped in the Midlands.
Yeah, it was. Me and Richie signed together, so that was pretty strange. Drinky was already here. We've now got Powley on loan and bought Tom Lawrence, so it's kind of it's a credit to Manchester United's kind of academy system and youth system that they bring in players through to come to other clubs. If you don't make it there, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. You just get on with it, and this is a fantastic club, and I think all of us are happy to be here. It does help when you come to a club and you know someone, and we just kind of move on now, and all of us, the whole team, try and put good performances in the Premier League and just show how good this team is.